one of the assignments that I hope you find valuable, I know some will find it tedious, but this really has the benefit, has a potential benefit for you far beyond this class, and that is the journal assignment. Each week you will be expected to create a journal, and each journal will be its own file, so you can upload those independently. There will be a place in Blackboard for you to do that, and I have uploaded an example of a typical journal entry. I've minimized the font a little bit just so it would fit on a page for you, but you need to worry about word count, you need to worry about content, and as a master's student you have two different components to this. Number one, you need to identify 5 different aspects that you have learned that week, 5 ideas. Maybe you learned it in class, maybe you learned it in the reading, maybe you learned it from one of your assignments, such as from the interview assignment or the meeting assignment or something like that. Then the second component will be from the Confessions of a Church Felon book, where you will look at the chapters. At the end of each chapter there are a set of discussion questions, and you will pick from those discussion questions a response that you will type and include in the journal, 4 of them actually for each week. So with that being said, the example is in the book, but the reason I think this is beneficial, and it's just a little tip I'll share from when I was a student, master's level, doctoral level, etc., is I created a takeaway file. And in each class, when a professor recommended a book or when a professor made a particular statement, I would go through my notes at the end of the class or maybe even at midterm or whatever, and I would take some highlights, things that I really wanted to focus on, things that I really wanted to remember, because I know, I've been where you are. You go from one class to the next, you go from one semester to the next, you take classes in the summer, and well, something that I took 2 or 3 years ago, I just don't remember. I know it must have been important then, but how do I process this and take this into ministry? So this journal idea will be a way to summarize what you've learned in the week, and then at the end of the term, instead of having to look through a series of notes or reflecting back through the book over and over again, you can say, this is what really struck me. 5 different points, 2 of which you'll expound on a little bit further, but again, the word count is important, and the reason the word count is important, it will impact your grade, is because as we administrate the affairs of the church, we need to look for details. And so that's, you're going to think, well, why is the word count important? That is why the word count is important. So I hope you'll see this journal assignment as more than just a tedious exercise, as more than just a weekly responsibility to check off the list, but as an opportunity, not for a grade, but as an opportunity to learn and to help you to begin to apply some of the things that you're learning in this class.